What's up, everybody? Travis here from Savage Season. I'm currently kicking it because it is day 1 of 3 for my rest cycle for my current training regimen. So over the course of the next 3 days, I will be releasing content, but it's not going to be the typical voiceover in the gym content, as I will not be going. So today I think what we're going to talk about is nutrition. I want to talk about eating for your goals. I want to talk about optimal eating. I want to talk about calories and macronutrients, how they coincide with one another, and what's more important to count as it would pertain to your specific goal, whether it's bulking up, leaning down, or just maintaining. Resources that I use and incorporate day to day to make sure that my micronutrients are full so I don't feel bad about eating fast foods or dirty foods. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, stay tuned. Next clip should be really exciting for you. Okay, so we are going to start off at the very beginning discussing calories. What is a calorie? Well, a calorie is a unit of measure for energy you intake. Every food has an energy level associated with it, and every food is comprised of one of 3 things, all of 3 things, or a blend of 3 things. Proteins, carbohydrates, fat. Every gram of protein, 4 calories. Every gram of carbohydrates, 4 calories. Every gram of fat, 9 calories. What's more important to count? Your calories or your macronutrients? Well, here's the thing. That is completely goal dependent. How you want to be presented, how you want to look, what your build is, and what your ideal build looks like. If you're trying to just cut the fluff and maintain muscle, it's going to be very important for you to count your macronutrients because you're going to want to ensure you're getting an idealistic amount of protein for your goals. You're going to want to have about 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. If you're one of these people who is a little bit more on the obese side and you're just concerned with losing weight, maybe it's easier for you to just look at calorie restriction in the very beginning and don't overcomplicate things. The base of this information, as far as putting on muscle goes or exercise goes, is this. Calories in versus calories out. If you burn more calories or you burn more energy than you consume, you will lose weight. And same thing for the opposite. So if you're looking to add mass, make sure you're in a caloric surplus. Huge debate, how much protein does a person need? There's been studies on studies on studies on studies done that prove that you don't actually need 1 gram per pound of body weight. You can go as low as 0.5 grams per pound of body weight and see results if you've been training for some time. In my personal opinion, I always like to stay in between 0.75 grams per pound and 1 gram per pound. Just for me. I react well to it. It's easier to keep my calories high. But I'd like to say the sweet spot is probably around 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. Hypothetical, let's presume it's 100. You need 100 grams of protein a day. And you need 2,500 calories a day. Okay, so what is 100 grams of protein times 4 calories? That's 400. That means you have 2,100 calories to allocate between carbohydrates and fats. Now look at these like your energy sources. So based on your type of physical activity, whether it's aerobic, long distance runner, or anaerobic, short explosive bursts, you can determine which energy source is best for you. Now aerobic people will do a lot better with a higher fat content. And research shows that anaerobic people will do better with a higher carbohydrate content. So you look at the remaining 2,100 calories you have. And I would put more stock into whatever energy source suits your lifestyle and go from there, whether it's 60-40, 70-30, whatever the case may be. Moving on from calories and macros, we're going to get into the bread and butter, my favorite thing to discuss, which is your micronutrients, your vitamins, and your minerals. Something I specifically want to touch on. The reason there's such a hate on for fast foods, for pizza, for donuts, for burgers, for whatever. They're deemed as empty foods. They have a high caloric value, but not much to offer in the way of micronutrients. That's why eating at places like McDonald's or Pizza Hut or A&W every day for every meal all the time is bad. Because sure, you're probably getting your macros. Your fat's going to be really high, your carb's going to be really high, but you can find a way to get your protein and make that all work out for you. You can hit your caloric target, sure, that's fine. But you're not going to get anything of value. That's why if you like to eat out at fast food places, it's very important to mix it up And throughout the course of your day, eat foods that are very nutrient dense. So at the end of the day, when you go and have that burger, it doesn't matter. You're not looking to get vitamin A from the greens on your burger. So for me personally, what I started doing is I just started to create the habit of eating more veggies. I started to put brighter vegetables on my plate. I didn't necessarily track them in the beginning. I just started to create that habit. So red peppers, green peppers, spinach, spring mix, purple potatoes. Super greens. I started a green supplement because I wanted to make sure that I was getting my micronutrients in. Now, I use this when I feel like I'm short on fiber and when I haven't really had a vegetable-filled day. So there are a lot of days when I'm out and about, I'm busy running around errands, children, gym, building the business, whatever the case may be. So I eat out here, I eat out here, I eat out here, I come back home and I'm like, okay, cool, I haven't done anything positive for my body. What's up, green shake? Fix the whole thing. Don't actually take that as like hand to God truth or anything. Now, as far as like vitamin A and stuff is concerned, anything green. Dark green, vitamin A. Spinach, amazing source of vitamin A. B vitamins, lean red meat. That's why I preach lean red meat. Lean red meat is so micronutrient dense and macronutrient heavy that you could live and thrive off of it by itself. It's got such a good fat content, such a good protein content, such a good micronutrient content. You got your B vitamins, you got your iron, you got your creatine in there. Like, it's an incredible source of vitamins as well. But sodium, I looked into sodium a lot lately. I've been doing a lot of research with Stan Efferding. He's an incredible research into hydration, mineral loss, and things along those lines. The effectiveness of electrolytes in products that are currently available, so on and so forth. If you exercise frequently, if you have a laborious intensive job, laborious, I don't even know if that's a word. I should have just said laborious or labor intensive. Anyway, if you have a labor intensive job, you need much more than that. There was no diminishing effects of sodium in between 4,000 to 6,000 milligrams a day. People started to see diminishing effects once they went really crazy above and beyond. But you have to think, you sweat out sodium, you sweat out electrolytes, you sweat out all these things. You get to the gym, you're working out, 20 minutes into your workout, you're feeling depleted. That isn't carbohydrates. I can guarantee you that's not carbohydrate deficiency. That is sodium. I guarantee it. Start paying more conscious attention to your minerals and your nutrients. As much attention as you would pay your macros, carbs, and fats, and calories. And watch the improvements in your day-to-day life. Watch the improvements in your training program. Watch the improvements in your sleep, in your appetite, in your mood. It's incredible. So, I hope you found this video informative. If you have any questions pertaining to anything we touched on, even for a brief second in this video, leave a comment below. Be sure to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm looking to grow as big as I possibly can. I want to provide as much information to people as possible. All information that I deem useful anyway. Once again, if you have any questions, guys, hit the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.